In the first age, in the first battle, when the shadows first lengthened, one stood, burned by the embers of Armageddon, his soul blistered by the fires of hell, and tainted beyond ascension. He chose the path of perpetual torment. In his ravenous hatred, he found no peace, and with boiling blood, he scoured the umbral plains, seeking vengeance against the Dark Lords who had wronged him. He wore the crown of the Night Sentinels, and those that tasted the bite of his sword
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Naxius. It is Doom Mod Monday, the best day of the week. And today is a special day, as it always is when this happens. We are starting a brand new WOD today. I, of course, when Junk Food 4 was first released, heard rumblings of its release, but I had never myself actually participated in playing any of the Junk Food Megawads. And while it may seem weird to jump in with the most recent one, there's two reasons why I'm doing it. One, it's the most recent one and therefore the most relevant one. And two, I really don't think I'm missing a continuing story in between Junk Food 1 and Junk Food 4 that I'm missing by not playing the first three. I don't think there's a thorough line story. I might get corrected with that later, but, you know, I'm working under, I think, an educated assumption. So we're going to start with Junk Food 4. I don't know much about the WOD. I do know that it's BFG heavy. It's meant to be just satisfying, mass murdering type deal. But as I said, I've never played Junk Food 4 or Junk Food WOD in general, so I have no idea what to fully expect with this. So I'm excited to go into a brand new type of WOD that I haven't actually played before, one that is basically meant to pump you full of sugar. So why don't we hop in? All right, so hello, Bitefire. Good to see you. I'm glad you like the new starting screen. I'm trying to be a bit more modern. I've been doing this for years. You figure I would have gotten on board with being more modern more recently, but hey, no one's perfect. Hello, Loser Corner. Good to see you as always. Hello, Knights108. How are you this evening? You are a first-time chatter. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope my mediocre Doom playing doesn't completely destroy you to watch. But thank you. All right. So why don't we head into Junk Food 4? Which episode? Well, I'm assuming they're in order, so we're going to do with Reese's Pieces, which is one of, I think, the best candies, honestly. Now we got deep fried junk food. Oops, all imps. Well, I don't want all imps. I'm assuming that's Nightmare, so we're not going to want to do that. So we'll do Ultra Violence. Why did I get hurt immediately upon coming in here? Fuck you guys. Who did this? You're doing well. No worries. Well, I hope we can entertain. Are you like a one of the map makers, or are you just a very big junk food fan? Oh, and hello, Evie. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, so Doritos are armor. Mountain Dew is health. Okay, that's the med kit. So, which one of these is the mega armor? Not that one. Gotcha. Wait, I'll just pick these up. I'm assuming that these two are the same. You're one of the mappers. You got 3 maps spread throughout here, and you're kind of one of the project leads. Awesome. Well, we got what? Ooh. Wait, does this not? Is this unlimited ammo? Oh fuck! I'm gonna murder myself. This uses ammo. This is okay. Gotcha. Faster firing rate and infinite ammo. Fantastic. Was that bound to 5? Where did that bind? 1? Oh, okay. I don't have a chainsaw. I have a chain rocket launcher. You're one of the mappers. You got 3 maps spread through. You're kind of one of the project leads. So, well, welcome in. I'm. If I swear and rage at a particular thing, it's not because I hate the map. It might just be that I sometimes rage and say mean things if I rage. Okay, we got a boovga. We got a boovg. Okay. Spooky bad guys. The Infinite BFG 9000. It's still on weapon 3. I'm sorry, an Infinite BFG How hard can it be? What's everybody complaining about? What's everyone complaining about? You got an Infinite BFG. All right, so I'm assuming we will activate enemies by pushing these buttons. This can only go well. Well, we'll see about that. All right, you got we got ghoulish cacodemons essentially. An infinite BFG from the mapper's perspective becomes less of a power move and more of a convenience after a point. Well, I can imagine if a game is meant to, a WAD is meant to be BFG heavy, not having to worry about ammo must be a godsend. Again, I haven't played this, so I don't know what kind of kill counts I'm looking at, but a little bit like the Heretic Barons, a little bit off color, but okay, I feel you. So, I think I remember seeing some of these non-rocket revenants in a WAD I played. I'm assuming they just punchy boys. Thank you so much for the follow, Knights. It's really good to have you in. Welcome to the Squid Gang. Let's do these, like, fucking lava-looking barons. So, question. If I have access to an Infinite BFG, why the fuck would I use any other weapons? Now, are you a floaty boy? Ooh, they are floaty boys. Now, I do recognize these enemies. I played Pro Doomer years ago, so I recognize these kamikaze fuckers. Oh, you're behind me. You're behind me. Oh, that was dirty. That was dirty. And finally, we got a Cyber Demon. Are you just a standard Cyber Demon? Actually, he died really fast. Is he a lower HP, Cyber? The Infinite RL can be better at longer ranges. That is the only. Oh, that is true. I guess longer ranges would be cool. So is this what Invulnerability Sphere looks like? Oh, Jesus. Oh. God, this was almost like when I used to play GZ Doom. Bitefire loved the visor in GZ Doom. All right, so that was Welcome Back to Junk Food. Now we're entering Razors in the Caramel Apples. 1K Cyber, so weaker Cybers. Gotcha. Treat or trick? Well, this sign can't stop me because I can't read. Piss protection. Okay. Why is the frame rate so low? Why is it saying I'm alive? And why are enemies dying? Apparently, I can just finish the WAD by sitting right here. Okay, we'll just wait. We'll just wait here. Not a problem. I love how the music changed and everything. So, does anyone want to tell me what's happening here? Why my frame rate has crashed and why the enemies are dying? And what the hell is piss protection? Like, I can't even navigate the map. It's too slow. I've become a zombie. Well, this is a shitty zombie. I can't even walk around. I can't even eat brains. What's even the point? Piss protection is the rad suit? But why? Cigarettes. Okay. Oh, also, is this meant to be pistol started every level? Or does it matter? I'm assuming I get, like, an Infinite BFG every level, so it probably doesn't really matter, but I don't know if there's, like, an intent So, Knight, since you're one of the like project leads, what was the intent going into it, if there even was one? Because I'm just stuck here. I don't. Pistol start, perfect. Well, we're just gonna go through the treat side this time. That's a lot of Mountain Dews. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay. Hey, hello. Hi. You guys weren't in the enemy list. Why are you all flying at me? Relax. Stop pushing each other. Form an orderly line to kill me. I think I just realized how insane this kill count is. 13,000 enemies. The enemy list only introduces the new guys. Gotcha. So these were like previous junk food aficionados. Obviously, I want to save that megawatt, or megasphere, I should say. I'm not sure why I'm moving around too much. I could just be like, bleh, bleh. Ah! These are just doomed to zombie men in a new costume. Hey, man, we don't say just. These guys got new threads. We should appreciate and compliment them on the new threads. Right, I do not have the new rocket launcher anymore because I died. And I was told to pistol start. Okay, do we call these gray E's? Because they're not pinkies. You guys seem to be lacking eyes, so I don't know how you know where I am. Oh, shit. Okay. Introducing Revenants. Ow. Ow, I fucked that up. I fucked that up. Well, it's good to know I have 12,000 health in this level, if need be. I'm not sure what the point of the rad suit is. I believe that would be the sort of fiery barons. Yes. Hello. Hello. Welcome to the party. Welcome in. Welcome in. I am currently entertaining a few of the spooky, scary skeletons. I find it very funny to position this map as like the first real map. It's kind of awesome. Well, as somebody who's never played a junk food map before, this is certainly a proof of concept map, if you will. Upon playing this, I now realize the kind of ow. Is there an Archie here somewhere? I am now kind of, oh, yep, there is somewhere. Where are you? But this is definitely a proof of concept map now, where I completely and utterly understand exactly what we're getting in. Oh, shit. Ow. What I am going to be experiencing. Oh, shit. I think they're behind me. This feels like a good appetizer. Would you just die? Thank you. All right, okay. Now we're getting into the fly boys now. This is a lot of fireballs. I would even venture to say that this is too many fireballs. Okay, luckily they're not doing a ton of damage, but I feel like that's a small comfort. Nobody's screaming at me anymore. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't want a berserk right now. I feel like this is not the time to be having a berserk out. Sir, you're actually really smart because in this kind of situation, you don't want to be off by yourself because it's a waste of a BFG shot for me to shoot one of you. So this guy had the right idea. I'm sure there was infighting, but it's kind of hard to tell. I'm really kind of glad waste of your infinite BFG, True. I'm really glad Jay's not here because he'd be really mad that I'm not going to try and pick up all 12,000 items because his OCD demands 100% everything. So I'm kind of glad he's not here because I'm not doing that. Does it say piss protection when I pick this up? I don't know. Hang on. I can't tell because I'm picking up everything else at the same time. He would not make it 10 minutes into this WOD. Every map is caked with items. It's a him problem, and he's aware of that. I literally can't tell if it says piss protection. Home stretch here, I think, guys. No, don't pick up the fucking... Don't... I keep accidentally pushing 7 to bring out the BFG. It clearly said it was bound to 3, but it was just muscle memory. Okay, well, I got a few goodies dropped down, but we're fine. Look at that. Didn't even need to load. Didn't need to do a mid-fight save or anything. Now, where's everybody else? Do I just go back through here? Whoa, 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 whoa. Where's the rest of the kills? Hey, we're not having that now. Where are you? Where are you? Are you stuck somewhere? Do you need help? Do you need assistance? I didn't come here to not kill all 13,300 of them. Are you guys stuck somewhere? Looks like it. How do I get you to get out? Come out, please. Maybe, guys. Play testing. Okay. Okay. Well, the fact these are up here implies that there must be some way up here, right? Naturally. Or is that just wishful thinking on my part? Okay, hang on. There are secrets, apparently. I'm assuming there's no point in, like... Oh, hello. Okay, I found it. I found the cigarette. Oh, okay. Is there a... Hello? Why am I being... Stop it! Hang on. Damn it. Try to see if I can get across this little gap here. Okay, no, too close. That's the only thing I can think to do. Nope. I'm SR 15 and everything, and I'm not making that small gap. Hey, Odie! You contributed to this? Well, I can't wait to see what you did. Right now, I can't wait to figure out how to get through this part. No, okay, don't hug the wall. Why are you doing this to me? No. No, no. No. Is there one part that's like does not trigger the teleport? Hello? I want to kill the enemies I know are up there. You can't do this to me. Why though? Okay. It doesn't seem like that far of a gap. I feel like I should be able to jump that. Man. Okay, is this that? really a secret? Like, am I just wishing on a star here? Hang on, let me just see. Okay, so there's no way, that's all teleporter. Okay, thanks for the double barrel. I appreciate it. How do I... Okay, well that answers that question. But still, how do I get over there? Guys, I'm so confused. I want to know how to kill all the enemies. That is the only motivation now. You guys know I hate not killing everything. We do get to listen to this absolute cat jam. In the meantime, though. Don't worry, I don't know either. Grapes moves in interesting ways. You're gonna hate map 30 then? Eody, why would you do that to me? You know I don't like not killing everything. Why did you not create your map with me in mind? Why did you not make your map only caring about what I would think? It's an icon map with over 1k monsters. 100% kills is possible, but not killing every monster is not. Okay, well, that's a bit of a different story. If it's an icon, a Sid map, that's not a possible thing to really track. So, no, that part doesn't concern me. See, like, I feel like the only place that's kind of safe is to try and jump that gap, but I can't jump the gap. Every map is possible to UV max, you think. Oh, that didn't work. There we go. Okay, I found the angle that I had to hit. Fantastic. Now, is this a door? Can I just go through this? Zombie men with double barrels. As if the hit scanners didn't hurt enough as it was. Oh, fuck no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No pain elementals. Absolutely not. Get this out of here. We will not be putting pain elementals in any maps. They are my nemesis, as you guys know. Well, so Knights, you say you think. Does that mean not every map has been UV maxed yet? You guys haven't seen every map get a UV max demo yet? I feel like there'd be somebody sweaty out there to try it all. You got a special surprise in map 30 just for me? Okay, well I just have to get to map 30 then. Which I'm sure won't be a problem whatsoever. Ow. I got distracted by all the cheap viewers I can apparently have. Okay. We got some Cackle Boys left. Thanks to the bad hammer bite. Appreciate it. Your cheap is free. You are free. Thank you very much for continuing to be free and not demanding that I pay you to be here. You put some PTSD in it. That doesn't sound fun. Demo's actually only started a few days ago. We only recently released the final version. Okay, cool. Actually, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fudge sticks. Oh, flubbernucked. Oh, dear. Oh, no, dear. Luckily, you guys are all pretty much pushovers. Mr. Streamer, how can I turn down totally cheap, cheap viewers? I would take that in a heartbeat. Well, you know, besides the fact that I hate the idea of purchasing viewers, especially since, let's face it, we know full well they wouldn't be real viewers. Okay. The second thing you'll quickly learn about me is that I am extremely cheap. Ah! I'm extremely cheap. So even if I was somebody who was down for the idea of purchasing viewers, okay, how the fuck do I get up there now? I would be literally too cheap to do it. That was the once in a lifetime opportunity you squandered it. I bet that real account is so upset. Like, asshole, I was just trying to help. Why are you being such an asshole right now? Hang on, where's that? Okay, now how the fuck am I supposed to get up there? What is this? Oh, did I put free look on? Hang on. I did not mean to put free look on. Where'd you come from? Where'd all of you come from? We have a few stragglers that forgot to join the party earlier, or what? Better check that keybind, turn that off, then disable the keybind. I will. I don't know why it's turned on. Usually when I'm playing DSDA Doom, I don't have a reason to... turn that on, so I don't have... I didn't think I had a key binding for it. Really? Wait, what? Okay. I didn't know that. Lesson learned. Okay, I've killed everything, but now I kind of want to know how I'm supposed to get up there. I am salty AF. Hang on. Let's go back up here real quick. Because I get flicked before I can even... And that's not a soft flick either. That's a get the fuck off of there flick, you know? So is there some sort of, like, angle I need to touch this at? No, stop it with the... Okay, I'm out. I'm sorry I couldn't figure out the last secret. I'm sorry. I'm out. I'm out. Not gonna sit around wandering around with that. Trick or treat. Oh god, I didn't get to see who it was by. Does anyone know who map 3 was by offhand? Oh, wait, hang on. Pistol start. And by pistol start, we mean machine gun start, but that's, you know, neither here nor there. Door. Trick. Okay. This is Monsieur. Perfect. Monsieur, I hope your map is a little bit nicer to me than the previous one was. Not that the map was difficult per se, but it did leave me confused and frightened and doubting my own abilities as a secret finder, which is not difficult. I usually doubt my abilities as a secret finder. I hear some skelly boys. I'll be with you in a minute, boys. I just need to clean up here. Some careless individual has left a lot of Doritos lying around, and frankly, I'm not going to let good Doritos go to waste. And while I truly feel in my heart of hearts that I can eat the number of Doritos that are currently lying on the floor, drinking this much Mountain Dew sounds like a biohazard. I do not recommend somebody drinks the amount of Mountain Dew that I have picked up since starting this WOD. And it's the purple Mountain Dew too. Like, that shit's probably already radioactive. And then I'm drinking what has essentially been thousands of them. You guys watching this riveting circle strafing gameplay? Anybody? You know, actually something just occurred to me. That might be the problem. Pretty sure this is an MBF map, right? MBF 21, okay. Here we go. I'll start over in a moment. I'm pretty sure I had to do a new game before that takes effect. It's feeling a little tight in here, guys. Not gonna lie. It's feeling a little bit like prom night in here. Oh, we're on a new map? Okay. Given that I had it on Doom, I'm kind of surprised that the map even worked at all. But I did have it on Doom because I was trying to do some speed running earlier. I forgot to turn it back. In the face. What was? Oh, well, okay. All right, another one down. Protein shake, but I don't know. Somebody. It's by somebody. Well, scrolling floors don't work in Doom, and the scrollers in the previous map, the sound teleporters were working, so it wasn't operating. Okay, good. Sorry, my bad. I forgot. This. Oh, okay, we get to do rocket mode, and we all know how good Nax is with rockets. Nax is a rocket master. As you can see, they're really going to town with this rocket skill. Oh shit. I'm really loving the color palette too, guys. The really like neon radioactive purple is really hitting me good here. Oh, fuck you. It the color scheme is tickling me. No. Go away. Die. I don't have time for your shit right now. The WAD has a comb level lump built into it, so it's automatically on MBF21. Your default selection is ignored. Okay, well that's good to know. Do I plan on doing Mortal Coil? I don't know what that is, so I wasn't planning on it, but if you would like to prepare a short essay on why I should play Mortal Coil, I'll gladly listen to your thesis. Yeah, I figured it was Halloween themed, judging by the Doom guy carrying the candy bucket is the title screen. Okay, it's not safe down there. Fun fact, this map is shaped like a dumbbell. Did I just kill myself? Oh no, I guess I can go around this way. Oh, hello. I too am shaped like a dumbbell in a lot of ways. Big head, big ass, skinny butt. That's not even remotely accurate. I'm the anti-dumbbell. Big, small head, small ass, huge waist. Just giant waist. Fuck. Okay. Well, this is a problem. They're resurrecting bitches out there. Okay. Oh, and there's a hand holding the dumbbell. That's even more clever. This map is fairly forgiving. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. That's good. Well, my hope, anyway, Yodi, is to play all the maps in Junk Food 4. Whether I do that all in a row or I take breaks here and there, I don't know yet. But if what you're... Oh, fuck. But if what you're saying is, am I going to play a particular map in Junk Food 4... then currently the answer is yes, eventually. Oh, hey, Kako Demon Cloud. Good to see you. How are you doing today, ma'am? Myself, I'm doing kind of okay. I am very tired as per usual. The kids have a lot of birthday parties this month, so I am exhausted as fuck. I have to go pretend like I give a shit what the other adults in the room are talking about. Oh fuck, I'm dead. I have no shame against mid-fight saving to get through this, but I have not found a point where I felt comfortable mid-fight saving in this fight yet. Who put a rocket launcher level in this? Again, why did you guys not think of me when you made this megawatt? You know how I am with rocket launchers, and you made the fucking thing twice as fast. I'm gonna kill myself more than the enemies are going to. Case in point. God damn it, Iodi! You of all people should have thought of me. So yeah, I've been dealing with a lot of children's parties over the last few weekends, and there's still a bunch more to do. I gotta get my taxes done. That's gonna be fun. And since I live in Canada, I gotta find some way to, I gotta find the correct form to fill out for the $33 I made off of Twitch last year, so I gotta figure out how that works without committing tax fraud. Mother ape ass. fuck. On top of everything else, I ended up somehow down the nostalgia TikTok rabbit hole. So now I'm sad. If you're over the age of 30, do not recommend looking up nostalgia TikToks. They'll just make you cry. Not really, I exaggerate, but it does do a little bit to the soul. Those hurt your feelings? Yeah, they hurt mine too. Are they a bit cathartic in a way? Oh fuck, I'm dead. For some people, I'd say they're cathartic. Looking back on the things that, made them happy as a child, but at the same time... Oh, Jesus, that was a good run. But also, like, not in another way. Because... if there's anything these nostalgia TikToks do, is it really draws attention to how much the world has changed, and if you ask me, not for the better. What hurts the most are the cartoons that raised me, like Hey Arnold, The Courage Cowardly Dog, Grim Adventures of Bill and Mandy. Well, I think the most... Oh, I feel stronger. A lot stronger. I think this is a good place for a mid-fight save. Well, I said, but the funny thing is like, if you try to watch any of those shows now, like, most of them are, like, bad. They were just so aimed at kids that kids could watch and be like, oh, this is a lot of fun. And then you actually try to watch it and you're like, ugh. This is dumb. Berserk is kind of nuts and junk food. I'll take your word for it. Hang on. What does it do? I mean, it hurts things, but if this was like an AoE Berserk of sorts, I'd find that a lot cooler, but let's just load. But no, like, being taking down a zombie in potentially 2 hits, I think. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. I still probably wouldn't recommend trying to fight a cyber demon up close like that, but I mean, like, if there's is anything like with the nostalgia TikToks that like have really hit me, I'm like, man, the world fucking lost its color, didn't it? Everything was so bright and fucking colorful in the 90s, and now it's just like, can we make everything gray? Like, it still boggles my mind. Yeah, McDonald's, I was about to say. McDonald's, in case in point, used to be so fun, and now it's drab. Same with Taco Bell. Well, there's actually 2 reasons for that, and I used to work at McDonald's when the transition happened. So I know what their thinking was. There's two reasons McDonald's ended up the way that it was. One, the way that McDonald's used to be, and this was the same with other restaurants like Pizza Hut, for example. So the big thing was McDonald's, when they used to be constructed to look like a McDonald's, right? Pizza Hut was the biggest offender of this. Like, a Pizza Hut restaurant was shaped like a hut, right? You could be outside and not see the Pizza Hut sign, but look at it and go, that's a Pizza Hut. Now, what that meant was it created a real estate problem, because when the restaurants, if or when the restaurants closed, fuck you. If and when the restaurants closed down, it was hard to resell the building because it was clearly a Pizza Hut. So it's not like anybody would want to open up an office, because it'd be like, dude, did you open up an office in the old fucking Pizza Hut? So if you did want to buy the building and like rebrand it, if you wanted to buy the building and rebrand it to something else, like you had to do renovations to completely overhaul the building. So a lot of restaurants, oh, hang on. And the ads were just spun on our chat because they kicked off the McDonald's ad. All right, we're taking a break, guys, because ads are playing. So anybody who can still see me, anyone can still see me, hello. Welcome to the Ad Snaxies chat. You can do an AMA if you like. Ask me anything. I know the secret tech to say on stream while an ad is running. Also, if you go to YouTube, you can still see me there because I don't have ads on YouTube yet. And the way I'm going, I'm never going to have ads on YouTube. So you could just go over there. You just expand the little window, kill the sound on the ad, and turn on the sound on the stream window. Perfect. But a lot of people are not as savvy as you, Eoti, so we're going to sit here for the benefit of those who do not have that wherewithal. Let's just enjoy the music for a little bit. It's quite the bop, don't you think? I know Bitefire is still here. Bitefire watches so much Twitch that I feel like if he didn't get Turbo, he would have lost his mind by now. So I know Bitefire is still here. Bitefire was just like, I technically am sub to everybody now. But thank you for having Turbo, Bitefire. You can both get to skip ads, and I still get revenue off of you. It's like a penny, but thank you. I mean, those penny. you just got an ad for your own car. Don't you just hate that when you get an ad for something you already own? Well, I guess I can't say I'd be too torn up if I get an ad for something I already own, because I won't have an impulsive decision to go out and buy it because I already have it. You're back. It's still telling me another 2 seconds. There we go. Now we're back. All right. Where was I? McDonald's. Right. So, yeah. So the whole thing was, if you open up a restaurant and if you were worried about the business going under or that particular location having to close down, it was in your best interest to build the building and design it in such a way that it wasn't clearly supposed to be like a McDonald's or a Pizza Hut or whatever. A McDonald's or a Pizza Hut or whatever. So they had to try and make the building look like modern, but not, but generic, I guess. Like they needed it to look generic so that you could swap it out. Fuck you. And the horse you rode in on. So yeah, you had to make it generic. So that got rid of a lot of color. The second reason why McDonald's changed, and this is me blaming capitalism. We're going woke, guys. We're going woke. I'm blaming capitalism. McDonald's was always looking for ways to make more money, and they were worried, and this is when I was there, and they told us this. They were worried that the only people that were coming to McDonald's... I'm dead. The The only people coming to McDonald's were like people with kids. They wanted to ensure that people who were full-blown adults didn't have kids that wouldn't feel silly coming to a McDonald's. They were essentially trying to sell McDonald's as a legitimate restaurant. Like, oh no, it's not a kids restaurant. Adults can come here too. So they were worried, like, you know, having chairs shaped like Grimace and like giant Ronald McDonald. And like, you know, giant Ronald McDonald's wandering around would prevent people from treating McDonald's as a legitimate restaurant and not coming to eat there once they got past a certain age and didn't have kids. Now, I, of course, thought this was fucking dumb as balls, because you're basically trying to change the whole identity of McDonald's to fit this odd narrative you've created for yourself. But again, it's all rooted in they wanted more money. Because where McDonald's is a publicly traded company, and this is my gripe with every publicly traded company, they always had to be trying to find new ways to make money because they always have to try and make more money than they did the previous quarter. And sometimes you run out of ways that you can do that. So they decided to try and tap into a previously untapped into market. Okay, I've killed everything. Now what? How do I get out of here? So yeah, so then it's the same thing with everything. Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, everything like that wanted to become legitimate restaurants where you could like go on a date in your 30s or whatever, right? It's like, honey, why don't we got a night without the kids, why don't we go to Pizza Hut? Why is this here like this? Oh, okay, that's the exit. That was Protein Shake by Chukum. This is Corrupted Soul by... Somebody in the chat tell me. Oh, hang on. I just made a huge frown at the idea of a date at a fast food restaurant. I think a first date should be at a fast food restaurant. Weed out the bitches that are in for the money. We don't want any gold diggers. Bring it to McDonald's. My very first date ever was to an Arby's. Yeah. Although the cruelest part of that wasn't the fact that it was a fast food restaurant. It was the fact it was an Arby's. Oh, look at that. That's so adorable. My idea of a first date is an affordable, casual, hidden gem. Guys, it's dark. You didn't eat meat then, so it was a bit awkward. Yeah, I can imagine that would be an issue. Okay, this is by Dashi. Corrupted Soul by Dashi. I'm dead, Dashi. Why would you do this to me? But no, so essentially, a lot of restaurants tried to make themselves look generic. For the resale value, to try and get adults to come in. And as a result, as a 90s kid, I've really watched over the years as the world has just lost its color. It's really sad. That part does kind of get me right in the feels. Some of the other things I see in those TikToks that are like supposed to get me in the field don't. Because it's like, oh guys, remember Tamagotchis? And I'm like, my parents were too fucking poor for giving me a Tamagotchi. Thanks for rubbing it in, asshole. I didn't get no fucking Tamagotchi. By the way, I'm still mad about that I didn't get a Tamagotchi. I'm fucking 37 years old. About to be 37 years old, and I'm pissed about my lack of Tamagotchi. We had one and hated it. Didn't even ask for it. Well, you should have given it to me then. I do understand Furby hate. I will firmly not criticize the Furby hate. Furbies were spy devices, I'm convinced. Excuse you? An Archie? Haven't seen him yet. I would have gladly. That thing was so annoying. Oh, fuck. We got Doodle Bears, and I'm pretty sure that's what got me into tattoos as a 9-year-old, and now I'm covered at 37. Now, you should go back in time and tell your parents. Don't. You know what's going to happen? You wanted me to be a nice and proper girl? Well, joke's on you. You got me a Doodle Bear, and now I'm going to spend my life savings on tattoos. Suck it, Mom and Dad. Suck it all the way off. Just like my parents. My dad was like, you are playing organized sports even though you don't like organized sports, because I'm not raising any fat kids. Well, joke's on you, Dad. I grew up and got fat, so... Who's laughing now? Probably not me, because I'm fat, but, you know... You live for spiting your folks. I don't have that kind of relationship with my parents, but... Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm dead. I didn't even think there was a point in trying. But no, they'll be like, look at these toys, or who remembers playing outside with their friends until the streetlights came on? And I was like, well, I didn't have friends. So I didn't experience that. And I'm being, like, funny. Like, I did have friends, but I did have the downside of, for whatever fucking reason, despite the fact I lived really close to the elementary school that I went to, a lot of the kids that I did get along with didn't live near the school. So whereas other kids will be like, oh, we'll meet up after school at my place. I couldn't do that. Mountain Dew! I couldn't do that because they didn't live near me. So that's like a, that is a childhood memory I don't have as a result. So that piece of nostalgia never gets me. I wasn't a huge fan of school. So it's not like, you know, all those nostalgias are like, look, this is what classrooms used to look like in the 90s. Really do that much for me. But if there's anything like I feel like does give me like nostalgia, and why I think, and this is why I think so many people do feel nostalgia for their childhoods. I don't even think it's their childhood itself that they miss. Like, if I'm being 100% honest. Because it's like when people are like, oh, I miss high school. I don't think anybody, like, misses high school. I've never been like, man, you know what I wish? I could go back and relearn the quadratic formula. Mr. Blackwood's class. The shit was fire, man. Nobody has ever said this. Right? They just miss being able to see their friends every day. They miss the no responsibilities. They miss the care. Oh, okay, I did go the right direction. Oh no, I'm dead. Not Jimmy. Jimmy, no. I'm going in for you, Jimmy. Okay, so it's Dashy freaking tying. Some of the fashion and tech too. Well, those 90s computer labs in the schools were pretty lit. That was the shit. But no, I think that's what people miss. They miss the carefree attitude of being a child. Glutton for Punishment by somebody let me know. I am a glutton for punishment. You guys have seen the WODs that I've played on this channel. Okay, this is wide open and terrifying. Okay, you're all up there. Oh, here comes the cackle cloud. Excuse me, gentlemen. I believe I'm stuck. And besides, I try not to get too hung up on nostalgia anyway. No! I try not to get too hung up on nostalgia anyway, because one thing that someone has once said that did stick with me was when you're nostalgic about your childhood and stuff, you're nostalgic about a place that no longer exists. So being nostalgic about it is you're really getting yourself A, stuck in the past, and B, kind of torturing yourself. Because even if you're like, man, I would love to just go visit my old elementary school. Which, if I ever manage to go back home to visit my parents in person, because that's been a problem, I could go and visit, just go look at my old elementary school. But, you know, it's not like any of my friends that I had back then are also going to be there. It's not like the teachers I had would still be teaching there, most likely anyway. You know, the corner store I used to go to probably isn't there anymore, or at the very least has been rebranded or something. So I feel like longing for something that you can no longer experience is really doing damage more than it's helping. I do apologize. Our Doom stream did get a little philosophical there, so I hope you guys are still here. Doesn't look like anybody left. Thank you for indulging me in this nonsense conversation. I seem to be stuck here. Still here, I live for these things, so no worry on this end. Well, if anybody has another topic of conversation, we can talk. Who wants to talk about the Switch 2 and video game prices? Let's shit on that for a little bit, shall we? Oof, Nintendo. See, I'm a little torn, honestly, on how I feel about the pricing of the Switch now, of the Switch 2. Going the way of not buying it so that they have to drop the price like they did with the 3DS. Well, wait, no, Nintendo might get us. But I'm not showing any Nintendo footage, so they can't come get me. I am kind of torn because, let's face it, if you've been around as long as I have, you do realize that video games have been extremely cheap, believe it or not, compared to how they were when I was young. And that might seem shocking because video games are like $70, $80. But like, I don't even know what killed me. But when I was young, I remember Dad bought Final Fantasy III for the Super Nintendo. That's Final Fantasy VI for all us cultured people. And it cost him $90 in 1995 money. Right? Like, my dad had to save up to purchase that for himself. So we've been kind of spoiled by the price of games, I feel, for the last number of years. Plus, one thing I can say about Nintendo is I would gladly support them over people like Microsoft and PlayStation, if for no other reason than Nintendo is still actually like trying to not be a complete and greedy like fucking dick suckers. Because Nintendo at least tries to innovate as much as they can. Like, when you think of something like the Switch or something like the Wii, these were like innovations in hardware, not necessarily in hardware capability, because Nintendo is obviously weaker than like the PlayStation or Xbox in terms of like display power and everything like that. But they did things like motion controls. The fact that they had a system that doubled as both a handheld and a system is actually really cool. The 3DS failed, but they tried to do something interesting and different. And plus, it's not like they would do, like, can you imagine if there was a game that Sony owned or Sony made that was similar to Super Smash Brothers, where it was just a bunch of like PlayStation IPs in a tournament game? Nintendo releases like one Super Smash Brothers per generation. You can't convince me for a second that if Sony had the ability to do that, they wouldn't be releasing a goddamn Super Smash Station game every year. You can't convince me they wouldn't be doing that. They're not releasing yearly Mario Karts or yearly yeah, they're releasing like yearly Mario Karts, right? Or yearly Splatoons. So they're not, at least at this moment, not completely partaking in a lot of the bullshit that a lot of other companies are doing. So if there was a company I would want to give my money to, it would still be Nintendo. But on the flip side of that, I still think it's a very, very dumb move. Saying all that is extremely dumb. Why? Because raising the prices at a time when nobody has disposable income is a great way to ensure your sales suffer. Like, we're always talking about how movie theaters can't get people to go. And, you know, oh, we can't get people to buy our systems and games. I'm like, well, nobody has any fucking money. Right? And you guys keep trying to make games and movies that don't generate any excitement, as far as I'm concerned. And then on top of that, make them more expensive than they were years ago. And they'll always be like, oh, well, you know, it's costing so much to make games these days. I'm like, that's your fucking fault. You look at Concord, the most recent Uber failure in the gaming industry. There is no reason why that game should have cost $400 million to make. There is no reason that should have taken $400 million to make. Right? Like, I look at the Godzilla movie that came out from Japan last year. Godzilla -1. If you haven't seen it, go fucking watch it. In fact, I'll stop the stream. Go watch it. I'll wait. Go out, watch it, come back. And then after you watch it, ask yourself, what was the budget on that film? Like, just try to think to yourself, what is the budget of this monster movie? With a CGI monster and everything like that, just like, you know, the American Godzillas have, like a CGI Godzilla. And then ask yourself, how much money did it cost to make that? Versus the movies that Hollywood is pumping out now. Keeping in mind Snow White. Yeah, Godzilla -1 is on Netflix. You guys have no excuse not to watch it. Unless you don't have Netflix, which, fair. Netflix has been kind of shitty in the bed lately. I'm dead. But the point being is, like, actually, you know what's a hang on just 1 second, guys. You know what's actually a fantastic example? Look at the new Snow White movie, which apparently cost $300 million to make. Compare the way that Snow White looks to the way Avatar 2 looked. Keeping in mind they have the same fucking budget, apparently. And you tell me whose fault it is that movies are expensive to make. Because James Cameron can take that same amount of money and make something that looks 900 times better. And by the way, Godzilla -1 had a budget of $15 million. Yeah. CGI monster that looked amazing. Movie was $15 million budget. The impression I'm getting is it cost $15 million to get Rachel Zegler to get out of fucking bed to get in to act in the movie. Like, Bruce Willis wouldn't even read a script unless he was paid $15 million. And Japan released a movie that won Best Special Effects at the Oscars. And it cost them $15 fucking million. So they're releasing subpar content and then charging more money for it at a time when nobody has any fucking money. And then they're going to be like, oh man, why is everything failing? Why is nobody watching movies? Why is nobody playing video games? I'd like to know in what reality anyone thought that the evil queen looking like Gal Gadot would be jealous of anyone, let alone their Snow White. That seems to be a weird problem that all Snow White adaptations have, and I don't understand why it keeps happening. Do you guys remember Snow White and the Huntsman? Probably not, but if you remember, Kristen Stewart, the lady from Twilight, played Snow White. Does anybody want to remember who played the evil queen that was supposedly jealous of Kristen Stewart? Does anybody remember? Does anybody want to venture a guess? Exactly. Caco Demon remembers. Fucking Charlize Theron. Fucking Charlize Theron was jealous of Kristen Stewart. And I'm not saying Kristen Stewart looked bad. I'm not saying that at all. But you ask straight women, they're sexually attracted to Charlize Theron. I know she's older now, but like peak Charlize Theron and like peak Angelina Jolie could turn straight women gay. Like but she's jealous of Kristen Stewart. So yeah, so then by fire we have this. If I recall correctly, Ravina needed to consume the life force of others to maintain her youth, which was a different take on the evil queen. And even if that's true, that's at least a that is a very at least half decent way to try and explain. But she was still jealous of Kristen Stewart's beauty, and it's like, what? Very happy to be bi. You know what? I am not bi or gay. I am a straight white male. God hit the fucking default button on the character creation screen, and I came out the other end. There's nothing special about me whatsoever. So I've never struggled with my sexuality. But you know what? I've every now and then thought, you know what? Being gay would be so much fucking easier. It was so much jealousy as the princess life force to be the key to permanent immortality. But why hers? You know, I was thinking, like, I haven't seen a Megasphere. Why haven't I seen a Megasphere? It's just a bunch up there. Like being gay would be very easy and make my life a lot easier. Asmongold put it pretty bluntly. He was like, can you imagine you're sitting on the couch playing Smash Bros with your bros, and then you smash your bros? And then when you're done smashing your bros, you go right back to playing Smash Bros? So fucking stupid. In any case, the new movie failed for a whole bunch of reasons. Oh, it 100% failed for numerous reasons. And not all of them were like, a lot of people will put the blame on like Rachel Zegler's feet, and it's like she was being bi got me nothing good. It's psyop to revere all lifestyles. Hey, Market, welcome to the conversation. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome to Junk Food 4. Why can I not kill these fucking imps? No, like, some people will say, like, it was Rachel Zegler's fault that the movie failed. And it really... and it's not the reason that it failed. It definitely didn't help. There were definitely people who didn't... For fuck's sake. There were definitely people who didn't go see it because of what she was saying. But, I mean... There's all these other things. People are sick and tired of these live-action Disney movies. They stopped being good after, like, the third one. Like, live-action Jungle Book, that thing was amazing. But it was amazing because it could follow the original Jungle Book book, which Disney Jungle Book couldn't do. Because as you can tell from the live action's pretty fucking brutal. But the point was, there was something that could be added. I don't even fucking care. We're just doing this. I'm not... Pretend like I'm doing this legitimately because I'm bored now. Okay. But yeah, so we got a smooshy thing going on. But yeah, so live action Disney movies haven't been great. We're also dealing with the problem of, again, like we discussed, nobody has any goddamn money to go to see a movie anymore. It wasn't, they were saying right out the gate that it wasn't going to stay true to the original, which, whether or not you agree with it, whether or not you agree that the original Snow White, oh boy, the original Snow White message is a good message or whatever. Okay, well, this is off to a great start. Can I please acquire a Buvga? Oh, there it is. Thank you for the Buvga. By the way, this is Monumental Feast by Bitefire. Will inform me shortly who this map is by. Ah, shit. But no, at the end of the day, Nintendo's just simply dropping the ball because raising prices now is about the worst thing you can do. Raising prices when nobody has money is a great way to keep people from buying your product. And it's just that simple. Okay, now that I have a second to relax here, I can tell that we are now on some sort of soccer pitch. So that's pretty cool. Man, this Sideman charity match really went off the rails. Holy shit. Everything is pink. We are playing an LGBT mod. No, Adam, we are playing a Halloween theme mod. Not that it would be a matter to me if it was an LGBT mod, but no, this is a Halloween mod. So everything is purple and orange, mostly purple. Mostly purple. I keep forgetting that's not an Infinity BFG. Is this map solid? Okay, this net is not solid. So I can just circle it and do this now. A super plasma rifle, I'll be the judge of that. I changed my layout? Yeah, I did. I felt like I wanted to be a bit more modern, you know? This is like professional layout. Doesn't give too many value to the game. What, the layout? Well, the reason why I laid it out in this manner is I was starting to get annoyed with the fact, like, if I ever wanted to, like, make a short or anything with my game footage would have my face on top of it in the recording. Yeah, so no, I could possibly, like, increase the space for the game and everything. These are options that I am trying to get feedback on. So if you think it's not giving enough real estate to the game, I can definitely see about expanding it a little bit. But no, I primarily did it simply because of my face always covering up the game footage. And while it's not really a problem with Doom, it's not like anyone's ever been like, oh, Naxius, I can't see the ammo count. Why would you put your face there? That's never been a problem I've had. Just like for the sake of recording and everything like that, I felt it was better to not hide my face. For smartphone users, I'd go with whatever makes the gameplay as large as possible. I will try to mess with the layout next chance I get. There are things you can make smaller to make the game better to see. Yeah, no, 100%. Like I said, this is the default layout. I can tried to expand the background a bit, made the game screen a bit bigger. But that's the thing where it's like, I cannot really see what the layout looks like on mobile without really going live first, and that, like the chat, if you notice, is so large it's so large we can't read it. It doesn't need to be that big. Yeah, no, so I can easily shorten that out. Absolutely. That's the thing I need feedback on once I change my layout. Okay, where am I supposed to go? Before I cheat just to get up there to kill everything faster, where am I supposed to go? Am I just supposed to be throwing all these switches? So now that I've gotten that feedback, I can take a look at changing the size of everything. Make it a little bit more room. Make it so that you can all see me, because we all know that you came here to see my elite gameplay. Because we all know how much we've all said, God, Naxxus and his sexy, sexy gameplay. You want to see my layout to give you an idea? I can look at it after the stream, sure. Did I miss a switch? I might have fucked up this. Wait, what? Which one did I miss? If I did miss one, what am I supposed to do? Try going into the goals? Oh, okay. Oh, this is much better. Silly me not going into the goals. Here I was trying to kill all the imps from the ground. Which, if Star Wars taught us anything, was stupid, because they have the high ground. What's the plus for doing shorts anyway? I'm ancient, so shorts don't appeal to me. The main thing that is 100% the benefit of doing shorts, views. And it's not even a comparison. You think of it, like, so right now I have Lucky Eddie's in the chat. My nemesis. Hello, Lucky Eddie. Like I have what, eight viewers right now? What am I at? Eight viewers. You made map 13 of this? Your first release map? Oh well, I can't wait to play it then. I have 8 viewers, so if I put this whole VOD on YouTube, it'll get, I don't know, 20 views. If I make a short out of any particular part of this, I can almost guarantee you I'll get like 300 views. Like, zero effort. It'll just be, here's 300 views. Right, so shorts are like OP in the algorithm world. I'm sorry, do I need to go in the other goal here? Now, I myself am still A, lazy, and B, has very little disposable time. So I don't get the opportunity to make as many shorts as I would want to. But if you are someone who wants to get some views, shorts are easily the way to do it. Plus, if you put your best clips, or like when you're saying like something like really funny, that does make people say, oh, let me check out the rest of that video, see if he was funny. He's funny the whole time. I'm not, but, you know, they wouldn't know that unless they come check. Okay, guys, how the fuck do I get out of here? This has been my one complaint of junk food so far. There's a couple of times where I legitimately don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Get me out of here. I'm pretty sure I threw all 4 switches. Why can I not get out of here? What am I missing? Do I need to shoot the scoreboard? Touchdown? Oh. This is a soccer pitch. Not that kind of football. Somebody look up the UV max speed run for this level. If anybody's done it. Fucking find. How do I get out of here? Well, let me just go double check the switches just in case, even though I'm like 90% certain I threw them all. I know sports ball. I'm professional. I know how to sport. I sports all the ball. Okay, maybe I didn't throw all the switches. Oh, oh dear. We should sport together. It's ironic. Like, if someone was like... I was a soccer referee for a little bit of time, so I do know the rules of soccer. Okay, those cyber demons suck. But if anybody was like, oh, what's the rules of hockey? I'd be like, I don't know. What's the rules of StarCraft? Well, you see, in StarCraft, what you want to do... StarCraft, you want to, make sure that, you have your expansions built by the time you're at 10 supply. If you do it any later than that, you've already lost the game and you should feel bad. And now we're in the Valley of the Purple Dew. Perfect. Alright, unfortunately, that's where we're going to have to end this evening. But we are on map 8, so we've finished a few maps today, which is better than I usually do on most megawatts. So, yeah. So thanks, everybody, so much for popping in. This has been a great stream. So thanks, everybody who popped in and said hello. Anybody who hasn't said hello but have popped in, I also see you and I appreciate you. I will be back on Thursday and Friday playing some Disco Elysium, which has been one of the most interesting gaming experiences I've had in a while. So if you want to see me accidentally do a casual racism in a game, pop in for that. But if you're only interested in Doom, I will be back next Monday with more Doom Mod Monday, where I will pick up where I left off with Junk Food 4. So, thanks everyone. Thanks Lucky Yeti, Bitefire, Loser Corner, Kako Demon Cloud, Abnort, Market Anarchy. Who else? A couple of other people whose names I am not remembering right now. Knights was in here. Thank you, Knights, for popping in. I think I said Kako Demon Cloud, but anybody I've forgotten, thank you all. And if you were just lurking, thank you for that too. But yeah, thanks everybody so much for watching, and I will see you guys on Thursday for Disco Elysium, but next Monday if you're only interested in Doom. Good night. Well, Doom Guy has now drank what can I only imagine is 12,000 bottles of Mountain Dew. He is mostly sugar at this point, which probably explains why his ankles are so weak and he can't fucking jump, because he is now mostly sugar. His blood sugar level is literally 100%. He is all sugar. And yet still keeps trucking along like nothing's wrong. The man is a machine.